high school, and I've been looking at colleges, and I've been noticing how expensive it is, of course, as you said you know. And I've noticed that the loans that are available that are not need-based, the interest rates have recently gone up. And on your website, I read that you support increasing the Pell loans, but I was wondering what are your plans, or what ideas you have to make college more affordable to middle-class families?
Excellent. Talk about bad choices we're making as a country right now. We just made student loans more expensive, raising the interest rates. Pell Grants are grants that are awarded to a whole variety of families, working, middle class, you name it. And these are grants. We haven't had an increase in the value of those in over 9 years. And this is a country that wants more of our kids to have access to higher education. It's so important to our future. I mean, right now, let me back up just for a second, but we're not going to have any increase in our working age population in the United States over the next generation. The baby boomers are starting to retire, and there's no increase. So what we need to do is, it's in America's interest, it's the right thing to do, it's also in our interest to have more rungs on the ladder, and have more ways that kids can get forward to education. UConn, I teach this class at Harding High School. UConn is the most expensive option for these kids they can think of. It's not it's not an alternative on the table. It's become so expensive. So grants, loans, bringing down the cost of higher education, these have got to be priorities for our country. And we need that to keep a working force, to keep opportunity, and to keep hope. And when people say, but it's expensive, look, you can bring the Pell Grants back to, where they paid for 2/3 of tuition, a real tuition. It costs about $10 billion, $10 billion a year to do that. And yeah, that's an awful lot of money. It's an awful lot of money, but it is less than 1 month in the war in Iraq. So put these things into perspective when you talk about where should we be making investments, and obviously access to higher education, so we can have the best trained students and the best trained workforce in the world, so we can keep good paying jobs here in Connecticut has got to be a top priority.